What's going on, guys? This is Corey with Colorado Cold Bloods and
Aaron with Colorado Cold Bloods.
So today we got another clutch update for you. This clutch was our boy Hansel to our girl Cece. Cece is a Spotnose Blitz. There she is. Nice big girl.
Big girl, doesn't sit still.
Nope, she's a squirmer. And then she went to our boy Hansel, who is a special. As far as we know, he's only special, but he looks a little bit different. He's pretty bright for just a standard special, so could be other stuff going on, but right now that's all we know about. So anyway, that's the plan. And what we'll do here real quick is we'll do our quick little shout out. Initial shout out here is going to go to Redline Shipping. We've been using them for a while now, and they've been fantastic for us. Excellent pricing, and they're on top of shipments in general. They're very good about letting us know if there's ever delays or anything like that. So huge shout out. They've done phenomenal for us.
And sorry, I'm trying to wrangle a snake. And of course, Takipnik. They're the band that does our intro video. Just be sure to check out their music on Spotify.
Alrighty, now let's get to it. What's going on, guys? Alrighty, let's jump into this clutch update. This one is clutch number 3. As we mentioned in the intro, this is our boy Hansel, who's a special, to Cece, who is our Spotnose Blitz. So gonna kind of jump in. We got a nice full clutch here. If I remember right, there's 10. And yeah, so bear with me on some of these. I'm gonna have to be a little guessy, and part of that is because we suspect that there may be something else going on in our mail, but we're not 100% sure what it is. So we're going to start off actually with this little nugget here. So teeny tiny baby. This one in particular, it actually came out of the boob egg. So nice and tiny. I believe, if I remember right, he or she was like 42 grams or 40 grams, somewhere in there. So either way, just a little nugget. Got a little bit of stuck shed on the head there. All of them were hatched out and put on the nice soggy Repta chip. So I'm not sure how you got a little bit stuck on your head nugget, but yeah. So I believe this one's going to end up being a Spotnose Blitz here, but in reality, it's probably just straight up Spotnose here. So. We got a nice busy pattern here. You got a little bit of stuff that could indicate that it's a Blitz, but nice little head stamp if you can see through the wrinkles. So that focus. Alrighty, so there's a little one. Alrighty, then the next one, we had a normal. So it's a cool looking normal in general. So with this, like there's some cool kind of granity effects going on this one. Not sure that's necessarily indicative of anything specifically, but the other piece too is that if you look at the sides, your alien heads are really kind of messed up here. So you've got a couple good ones on this side, but then if you look at this side, they're teeny tiny, along with that kind of granity effect. So again, not sure if the male is carrying anything extra here, but for now this is just a normal. So we got the little nugget and the normal. Alrighty. So next one up. This one here. So this one is going to be a squirmer. Okay, so this one is definitely a Blitz. At bare minimum, it's a Blitz. That head stamp is pretty wild. So not quite sure what else is going on specifically here, but it could be the Spotnose with that nice little stamp on the back here. I'm going to detour for just a second here and grab the father to this clutch. So the father to this clutch, he's kind of got a cool little head stamp to him. I know we showed you this boy in the opener and the intro there, but in general, this guy is, once you see him, you can kind of see the little bit different kind of appearance on this animal. So I know with being this close to the camera, he's not going to show much here, or it's going to look like he's enormous. So there's this one. But what I want to show off here, if I can get him to sit still long enough, is his head stamp. So there's an interesting kind of light head stamp on this boy too. So you can see when I'm looking at some of these that while that might be a typical thing for a spot nose, because he's already got some of that spot nose going on, there's some potential that there's something else there. So just kind of thoughts, but you know, feel free to chime in, throw in some comments, things like that for us. So, alrighty, we'll jump in to the next nugget here. Alrighty. So, and again, this one here, if I was to guess, is going to be another Spotnose Blitz. So I think we've got our little Spotnose, possibly Spotnose Blitz in that one. We've got the Blitz for sure, potentially a Spotnose Blitz. You see the difference here. So the reason I lean more towards just straight Blitz plus whatever the heck is going on with that head stamp is partially because if you look at those alien heads and the difference between it, this is more typical of a Spotnose Blitz. But obviously, you know, we got things like Special and stuff floating around in here. So this one's definitely brighter, that kind of thing, and those head stamps are just awesome. So first off, I will say that with this clutch, I should say, I think that Blitz and Special are definitely made for each other. We'll kind of go in to this one here. All right, and this one's another kind of crazy Blitz. So see just how hooked up those Blitz patterning sides are. Like I said, some of these animals almost have that kind of super Blitz appearance. So you know, again, if you look back at the father, I don't necessarily see anything that's trick Blitz hurricane-ish. So I don't think that this could be a super personally, but yeah, just a very cool, very high expression animal right there. Fantastic. It's definitely something I aim for. Alrighty. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think we're gonna go here. Okay, so this one I believe is going to be a Special Spotnose. You know, you got some of that cool kind of patterning going on, everything like that, but what's really cool is if you can kind of see, hopefully I'm on there, but you can kind of see the extra orange sticking out inside those keyholes there. So that, and look at that head stamp. That's so cool. So you get that kind of like butterfly head stamp on them. Very neat. So, and obviously you get that nice heavily striped dorsal that comes with the spot nose in there. And again, keyholing with spot nose. So, all right, time to catch the runaways again. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're still not to the end by any means. So we got a few more to rock and roll here. So this one, I believe, is going to be one of the specials. He looks very similar to what his father looked like as a baby. So very, it just stands out very heavily. You know, and while there could be Blitz in here, once you see the next few here, you'll see why I'm not totally sold that the Blitz is there. Just because in general, there's just some crazy different expressions going on here. So, all right. So, with that, try and keep everybody in there. We'll go with this one. All right. And the unraveling. So this one, I believe, is going to be one of the Special Blitz. So you can see just kind of how much busier that pattern is. It's very wild. You're getting all the special highlighting going on throughout inside of those side patterns there. You get all that crazy side flaming going on. You have all these little heads escaping on the back side. All right, back to it. So very, very cool. Now, to jump into that, so like I said, we have very different expressions going on here. So we'll jump to the next one at the same time. So I believe this is also going to end up being a Special Blitz. So now if I can get him to unwrap and let you see. So you get some of that head stamping going on again, but look at that busy, busy expression going on. So you got a little bit of a different color. And on top of that, it's just, again, you look at this one, it's almost got that extra granity look. So I'm very, very curious to see what else we can find with that other one. But I believe these are both going to end up being Special Blitzes. So, and again, if I can find where that other one escaped to, I don't know. There. So this is the one I think is the Special. It's very possible that it's a Special Blitz, or just a very different expression of it. But you can see the difference in color, the difference in the patterns. These guys are much, much busier overall. So just interesting things to note. So this will be a fun clutch to figure out overall, but we're not done yet. So we have one more in here. And I believe this one is the trio. So this one I believe is going to be a Special Spotnose Blitz. That wild, wild head stamp. Very, very cool. You've got that nice striping that's going on in general with the spot nose. You've got it trying to create the keyholes with the spot nose, and then the Blitz kind of fighting it to make those curls. So that one is likely going to be the 3-banger. So, or no, all the little heads popping out on the back. All right. So anyway, that's what we got. So with that, the other thing too is look at those kind of cool patterns, the kind of spots on the back of that neck, along with that head stamp. It's just, this is a very cool animal. So it looks to me like Blitz and Special are very, very reactive with each other. So again, you see some really high expression Blitz going on in some of these animals, especially on those ones with the Special. So I think that those two things are made for each other. So it's something to definitely consider to get into your Blitz Hurricane trick projects. So, alrighty. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and head on out. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff for us. We really do appreciate all the support. It helps us greatly when you can comment and react with our videos. But with that being said, thank you guys very much, and we will see you soon with clutch number 4.